Idaho is famous for its wild country, high peaks, and beautiful scenic mountain views. However, there is a remote, spacious, wild area which is relatively unknown, even to Idaho natives. This is one of the largest unprotected primitive areas left in the United States, the high desert country of southwest Idaho. The Owyhee Canyonlands. Traveling the few existing roads in this country gives an impression of flatness. Vast expanses of sky, sagebrush, and grassy plains, punctuated by lava buttes and distant mountain ridges, dominate the view. Yet the occasional overlook viewpoint will reveal a vertical canyon etched into the earth. From the air and from some height, these canyons appear to spread over the landscape like giant geological webs. The Owyhee River and its forks and tributaries bisects the territory to the west. Deep, Dick Shooter, Yatahone, and Battle Creek are a few of the colorful names associated with this drainage. To the east, the Bruno and Jarbidge Rivers form the major canyon system. Sheep, Marys, and Jacks Creek add to this river region. A closer inspection of these giant crevices in the Owyhee Canyonlands reveals a surprising biodiversity of plant and animal life forms. For example, Idaho state bird, the bluebird, nests here. Found also are numerous rare and sensitive plants. Scientists have recommended the creation of over a dozen research natural areas to study these biotic communities. The high plateaus and canyon riparian regions provide critical habitat for a variety of fish and wildlife. For instance, red-band trout, a species of special concern, inhabits the rivers and creeks. The Owyhee Canyonlands are home to 20% of North America's California bighorn sheep. Bighorns were plentiful game in the early 1800s. However, competition with livestock, overhunting, and disease combined to cause their extinction. During the 1960s, the Idaho Department of Fish and Game successfully transplanted nearly 50 California bighorns from British Columbia. Over 1,500 of these sure-footed animals now roam the sagebrush plateaus and rugged rocky canyons. This population has also become a major source of sheep for other areas that have seen the bighorn's extinction. Idaho offers more hunting permits for California bighorn sheep than all other states combined. Found here are hints of over 6,000 years of ancient Western Shoshone and Northern Paiute civilizations. More than 700 archaeological sites have been identified. In isolated spots, evidence of more recent history appears in the form of old stone and wooden buildings, dilapidated machinery, and wagon roads. An interesting example is Wickahoney Station, an impressive stone structure over 100 years old. It was a refreshing stop for travelers between the ranching communities of Riddle and Bruno. The Owyhee Canyonlands provide a unique recreational experience. In the late spring and early summer, boaters float the Owyhee River and its many tributaries. The Bruno and Jarbidge rivers are also popular gorges. Hundreds of miles of rivers and creeks in this territory are eligible for Wild and Scenic River designation. Many wilderness study areas have been proposed for these canyon lands. Whether taking a day hike up Zeno Canyon or several days backpack into Deep Creek, hikers will delight in the rugged solitude and unique wildlife and scenery surrounding them. Fishing and hunting are popular in the Owyhee Canyonlands. Upland game such as sage grouse and chukars populate the plateaus and canyons. Mule deer, antelope, and bighorns provide a high-quality hunting experience. Described as the largest unprotected wildland and wild river system in the lower 48 states, the Owyhee Canyonlands contains scenery, recreation, and biological diversity of world-class proportions. Jack Trueblood, a lifetime visitor of Idaho's high desert, sums up a common concern for the future of this region.
The California bighorn has become a symbol of the rugged desert canyons, and the far-ranging pronghorn a symbol of the open spaces of the sagebrush plateau. And so have the Owyhee Canyonlands become a symbol of the vanishing heritage of the American West. It would be a real shame to let them pass into extinction.